Yeah, okay. Maybe I should go for a hike.
Nothing like an afternoon in the Rockies, I tell ya. Radio me the moment you get there. Holy fuck, Henry, we have to get into that site.
Mach das auf. What? Die beobachten uns.
Are you shitting me?
What is it?
There's a folder of reports here.
What do they say?
They're assessments about the two of us. There's stuff in here about Julia.
Like what?
Stuff I didn't tell you. This is...
What does it say about me? You said there was one about me.
And it looks like they've been following me around. What I do when I'm out hiking? Jesus.
Henry, do you hear me?
It says you and your boyfriend are still together.
What? We're not. They're messing with us.
Yeah, okay.
They are. How do they even know who he is? How the hell does this... I'm so sick of letting these people do this to us. We should just burn the place down. Oh. Well, you're back at your tower. Maybe you need a drink too.
I'm not going to tell.
I am looking at a man standing in the lookout. You.
He's not.
Irgendjemand ist in meinem Turm. Was zur Hölle geht hier vor? Was ist hier los, Mann? Warum klebt hier ein Walkman?
It's a tape of us talking down at the site. It sounds like it was recorded from somewhere nearby.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and it sounds like we were the ones who burned it down and that it was your idea.
No.
We are screwed.
No!
Dee, just don't freak out, okay? Don't freak out.
Oh my God, what the fuck is happening, Henry?
Oh Gott, ey, es wurde jetzt so aufgenommen, dass es klingt, als hätten wir das Feuer gelegt.
What's wrong?
Someone claiming to be Henry in Two Forks called a lookout in another sector early this morning and said that I knew what caused the Wapiti Meadow fire. So, I just got off the horn with that lookout who's wondering what I know, or that I'm an arsonist, or that I'm fucking losing it. Furthermore, I bet you don't have the only tape of us from last night, so someone has evidence to back it up. We need to find out what someone's been keeping in that cave.
I'm going down there now.
We don't have a lot of time left out here, and if we don't find some fucking answers, when they lift us out of here, it's gonna be in handcuffs.
We have to stick together, okay? Keep our story straight. From the first day with those girls to the person breaking in on our conversation, everything. We gotta be honest and consistent.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I know.
Okay, wir müssen runter in die Höhle. Welche Richtung war das? Glaube in... Wo ist das Toilettenhäuschen? Wo war das nochmal? Ah, hier hinten. In die Richtung... Ne, das ist ein Felsen. Welche Richtung war nochmal das Toilettenhäuschen? Das ist gerade ein bisschen ein Problem. In die Richtung? Oder? Ich muss schauen, ich bin gerade ein bisschen lost. Ne, wir müssen komplett in die andere Richtung. Wir müssen in die Richtung. Was wird uns unten in dieser Höhle erwarten? Das ist jetzt gerade sehr spannend. Gehe ich richtig? Ich habe immer so ein bisschen Probleme herauszufinden. Nee, nimm die Map. Ich muss ein bisschen mehr in die Richtung. Hier ist ein Baum umgefallen. Okay. Ich glaube hier in die Richtung. Ja, genau, da drüben ist das Toilettenhäuschen. Da, hier runter müssen wir. Jetzt müssen wir Gas geben. Wir müssen herausfinden, was dort unten in der Höhle ist, Mann. Sonst haben wir ein Problem. Weil sonst haben wir ein riesiges Problem. Mach das Ding weg.
Hey, you didn't actually make that call, right? To the other lookout? It just stuck in my craw. I let myself imagine how fucked I would be if you'd been lying to me. But now that I asked, I kinda just wish I hadn't.
And even if I wanted to, I'm not even going to answer that.
Of course I didn't. No way. They're trying to pit us against each other.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not gonna happen, though.
Thanks, Henry.
Wir sind hier. Was werden wir hier jetzt finden?
What the hell?
Was ist denn das hier? Okay.
Jesus, this is a big cave.
Long steep drop. Hier kommen wir also nicht runter. Ne, wir können hier das Seil nicht anmachen. Müssen wir jetzt hier durch. Oh, okay. Wie riesig ist diese Höhle?
It's freezing in here.
Es ist normal in Höhlen, dass es kalt ist. Da unten liegt was. Okay. Warte, kann ich... Welche Taste war nochmal die Kamera? Kann ich hineinzoomen, ne? Ups. Okay, keine Ahnung, was das da unten ist. Hey, wo führt diese Höhle hin? Das gibt mir gerade wieder richtige The Forest Vibes. Oh mein Gott. Oh. Okay. Ich bin gerade ein bisschen komisch in den Felsen runtergefallen. Was zur... Okay. Wo bin ich hier?
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw someone?
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't, Jesus!
So you didn't find anything?
No, there's a spot where someone had sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
I don't have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Well, that doesn't sound dangerous.
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Yeah, he built himself a real castle. Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
I found a plan Brian drew about how he was going to get it back.
Oh, I'm sure it was quite elaborate.
It's some Wile E. Coyote stuff, I'll tell you that much.
Ah, das war das Seil, das wir oben gesehen haben. Brian Goodwin talking meteors. How ham radio waves can use meteors to talk to people far away. What if I told you that you could use meteors in our atmosphere to talk to people far away? You would probably think I was a liar, but you would be wrong. Meteors, the alien rocks that come to our planet from outer space, can be used to bounce ham radio waves off and let you use your radio much better than normal. Right now you are thinking, okay Brian, this sounds like a movie, like Fight of the Navigators. It's not real, but you are wrong. It is real. It is science. It is probably because of meteors scatters communications. My science fair project proves that meteors scatter communications is real, but what is MSC is a radio propagation mode that utilizes the ionized trails of meteors within our atmosphere. Meteors, upon their atmospheric entry, can create a dense path of ionized particles that the ham radio operator can use to establish brief communication paths between operators up to 1,500 miles away. It's pretty cool. I'm going to test this by having a small chat with a friend my dad made in the army who lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 1,000 miles from my house. We are going to try to talk at a regular time, but my hypothesis is that won't work and we will have to wait for a meteor shower so we can establish a communication. Okay, der Typ redet irgendwie davon, dass man über Meteoriten miteinander kommunizieren kann.
Brian was doing a science fair project about bouncing radio waves off of a meteor shower.
Poor kid left his homework?
Yeah. He must have been pretty smart, huh?
Yeah, sharper than a lot of the grown-up knuckleheads I'm used to, yeah.
Smarter
yeah,
than
but
me?
not smarter than yours truly, right?
Wait, are you seriously feeling threatened by the intelligence of a 12-year-old you've never even met?
I'm just saying, I'm pretty, with it. I'm a pretty bright bulb.
Yeah, Henry, you're a regular Rhodes Scholar.
Nice.
All that once held school papers and reports, presumably defaced by Brian Goodwin.
I found an old school folder. Brian was a hell of a doodler. It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
Yeah.
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dump water on fires, and I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied, and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out, they would have been forced to leave, and I don't know, I guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was gonna bring him back to. Not that it ended up mattering.
Okay.
He was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left.
Okay, der hat hier sein Schild. Note to Ranger. Dear Ranger, hi, my name is Brian Goodwin. If you found this note, it should be with a bunch of climbing anchors, I hope. Could you do me a favor and please return them to me, Brian Goodwin, in the mail? My address is 55 Foxtrot Lane, North Platte, Nebraska, 01. If you tell me your name and address, I'll give you a reward for this. You're probably wondering why I left these here. Well, they are my dad's and I don't want him to lose them, but I don't want to do any more climbing on this trip, so I thought I should pretend to lose them, but if you help me get them back, everyone will be happy. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Ranger. Brian, P.S. The reward will be good.
Huh. Brian stole his dad's climbing gear, his anchors.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it is. I think he was gonna hide them in a cash box or something and never got around to it. I mean, he left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah, it sounds like Ned was pushing him, and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
I hope it worked. God, what an asshole.
Yeah. Man, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
Oh mein Gott, ist hier viel zu lesen. Player Grind, Character Galdius Silva. Alignment, Chaotic God Race, Half-Elf Class Ranger, Level 4. Male, age 29, height 5'8", weight 135, appearance, rocked hair, black eyes, blue-green, clan homeworld, unintelligible nerd stuff. This is Dungeons and Dragons.
There's some grade A dork contraband here.
You found his pocket protector?
I found I guess, a data sheet for one Gladius Silva, half-elf armor 7.
Classic wizards and wyverns.
Ham Radio Plan by Brian and Ned Goodwin.
There's a ham radio schematic here, something Brian was working on.
Yeah, I think that was the one thing Ned did do with him. You know, tinkering on stuff like that.
On a postkarte. Dear Mrs. Sackler, I'm with my dad in Lander VY. It's pretty neat. Dad fished in a spot called Sinks Canyon. Most of Wyoming look like home in Nebraska, but then there are mountains and woods when you go far. I'm sorry I can't mow your lawn this summer, but I hope you found a good person to do it instead. Can you write back and tell my dad when school starts, because I don't think he knows. Your friend and neighbor, Brian Goodwin.
There's also a postcard here from Brian to, I guess, his neighbor.
What's it say?
That he's with his dad and sorry he can't mow his lawn this summer.
Oh, gosh.
And also he was worried his dad didn't know when school started. I'd say that's a lucky break if I were him.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Ned didn't really seem like a, with it dad.
Bunch of rocks stacked up. He made a wall and a perimeter.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
Maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Whenever I think of Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
Yeah. Sorry.
Wir hängen mal die Banner wieder auf. Ups, wo habe ich denn den hingeplatziert? Okay. Dann wird hier noch ein Buch und noch ein Comic.
He'd hide out here to read comics. The Black Band, his grief is his enemy's sorrow. Everyone this guy loves gets killed, so he honors them with a black armband which gives him superpowers.
Well, that's fucking dark.
Das waren alles Kissen.
He made the place pretty comfy, too.
That's an achievement.
Yeah, at the expense of what are probably stolen pillows.
That little shit.
So, ich glaube, wir haben hier alles gesehen. So wie es aussieht. Gehen wir mal weiter. Hallo? Aha, jetzt kann ich... Ah, jetzt kann ich auch so klettern. Ich kann jetzt in der Höhle runter eigentlich. So gesehen.
What do you think is in there?
There's something in there. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know, really. I mean, we gotta find out. What do you think?
Whatever it is, they don't want you telling anyone about.
I mean, they closed the door when they could have just...
Bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a
Are you serious with this shit right now?
hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
Yeah?
Yeah, especially now that I'm thinking about all the fun ways to be killed.
I'm sorry. Look, at least whoever locked you in doesn't know you've gotten out. Hopefully you find whatever they're hiding in there, and it'll be worth the risk.
Okay. Wir müssen zurück zur Höhle. Wo ist die nochmal? Hier. Okay, dann müssen wir...
Oh, also, those girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them. Nobody did. They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and, landed in jail.
Oh.
Dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, we've got enough unanswered shit to answer for, I'd say.
Okay, dann schauen wir mal weiter. Ah, jetzt sind wir hier. Okay, dann schauen wir mal. Oder wisst ihr was? Ich hätte gerade gesagt, wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge von Firewatch wieder. Ich bedanke mich herzlich fürs Zusehen. Schaut gerne in der nächsten Folge vorbei, weil dann sehen wir uns an, was unten in der Höhle ist. Und schaut auch gerne meine anderen Projekten vorbei. Dann hätte ich gesagt, bis zum nächsten Mal.
You